What's up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood HugKnuckles back again with another reaction video. As always, by my side, HottSamn. And today, you had your eyes closed, so you didn't expect that.
Nope.
At all. Real quick before we get into this, we are doing a $50 Visa gift card giveaway. Make sure to go down to the description, click on that link, and get your chance to win. We're doing it for the month of November, so you have all the way up until the end of November, but you should probably enter now to make sure you get in. Yeah, we already have over 1,000 entries in the competition and sweepstakes giveaway. I don't know, whatever.
And if you do everything, you can get 23 entries.
You get 23 entries if you do everything.
Yes, if you do everything. So go check that out.
But not everybody does everything. All right, so today we're going to be doing a new hot one, a fresh one from Screw Attack called Top 10 Horror Movie Monsters. I'm excited for this. I'm a big horror fan myself.
Yes, me too.
So I want to check this out.
Let's do it.
See what's going down.
Yeah.
Halloween is over. I don't know why I'm wearing this costume, but regardless, there's never a bad time to sit down and watch a scary monster movie.
True.
For whatever reason, we as humans just love scaring ourselves silly with the most demented, screwed up creatures we can possibly
hate jump
imagine.
scares, though.
And these are the 10 that make us want to sleep with the lights on. So hey, I'm Nervous Nick for Screw Attack's Top 10 Horror Movie Monsters.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
Do you have one who you think's gonna be number one?
I wonder if they would use like the girl from The Ring.
Maybe.
Like, what is her name? It starts with an S. It was like Samara.
Yeah.
Samara. That girl still creeps me out.
I'm gonna say Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger. Ooh, the Texas Chainsaw Man.
Leatherface.
Yeah, Leatherface or whatever.
I don't think it'd be number one. I think definitely two of my favorite are Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers.
Yeah.
From Halloween.
For sure. Oh no.
Number 10.
Pitch Black is equal parts science fiction and horror film. Don't believe me? Just look at some of the monsters that exist in this universe. Specifically, the Bioraptors. I mean, how did these things come about? Did a hammerhead shark have sex with a pterodactyl? If so, whose place was it at? Was it sky sex or ocean sex? Yeah, it doesn't matter. But just to make it all even more confusing, these nocturnal creatures live underground in order to avoid the heat of a planet with 3 suns. Kind of a bad place to live for anything that hates the light. Yeah. Just saying. But every couple of decades, an eclipse comes along, which means it's dinner time. Bioraptors are super fast and strong,
I've never seen this
plus
movie.
they can fly.
I think it wasn't Vin Diesel in this movie.
Scarier than the grown-up Bioraptors are the kids, since they can fly around in massive hordes of tiny flesh-eating monsters.
Oh, wow.
Also, they hunt with ultrasonic radars, so I don't think you're going to be hiding from them very easily.
Since I'm very scared,
shine my eyes so I can see these things coming.
Number 9.
Ah, yes. There's just something so delightful about the holidays. Families coming together, giving gifts, sharing meals, and celebrating the spirit of the season. Oh, and also child murder and kidnapping. Meet Krampus. He's a goat man sort of a guy thing.
Krampus is creepy.
Dropping off presents to all the nice girls and boys, Krampus doles out justice to those on the naughty list. Recently, this shadow of Santa has gotten his fair share of movies. He's usually depicted as a massive demon-like beast, just without the fire, because, you know, nothing says Christmas like snow. He also has a whole crew of demonic Christmas creatures, like deadly gingerbread men and terrifying teddy
What the
bears.
hell was that dude that was, like, eating everything?
Of Krampus. While we've only seen him a handful of times, every year is another opportunity for him to ruin somebody's Christmas.
Krampus is creepy. If you look into Krampus, he is really creepy.
Number 8.
One of the absolute best things about being a land-dwelling species is that we humans never have to share the same space as a shark.
This is Jaws.
Until this thing comes to get you.
Oh snap, what the hell?
Laugh while you still can, dear viewers, because when Sharktopus is hungry, ain't nobody
Sharktopus?
Are you in your house? Sharktopus will walk there. Trying to swim in the water? So is Sharktopus. You have no sustainable options for survival against this monster.
I don't even want to know.
Awesome
I don't even want to know.
That would scare the crap out of me.
Not be kept.
That looks like Shark Tank. Yeah, it said it was a series.
Well, he's been everything from a megalomaniac bent on world domination to judge and executioner for the entire human race. Pinhead has to be one of the most recognizable horror movie monsters ever. Who else could make sadomasochism look so good? Or bad, depending on how you look, whatever. Basically, Pinhead is a demon from the Hellraiser
series,
films, but more specifically, he's a Cenobite, an extra-dimensional being who's really into body mutilation. Not only for themselves, but also their victims. Most of Pinhead's stories revolve around this mysterious puzzle box that, when solved, creates a portal between our universe and the Cenobites. And when that thing opens, you'd better believe that Pinhead and pals are on their way to commit some good old-fashioned murder, which usually includes bondage of chains and flesh. There's pretty much
I can make that stuff,
it.
though.
If you solve that puzzle, you are in for a swift and gruesome death because Hellraiser's head Cenobite has no time for games.
Number 6.
Damn, that's
was
intense.
pretty
so much
graphic.
going for the Babadook right now.
The Babadook.
He's got himself a hit horror movie, internet memes, and has even been shipped with Pennywise.
The Babadook.
I'll be real, nothing surprises me anymore, internet. Not since I saw that artwork of a Ratty Town with a shotgun penis, but I digress. The Babadook's name is an anagram for a bad book, which is fitting because he comes out of an actual book. Why on earth this woman is reading her son a nightmarish pop-up book before bed is beyond me. But regardless,
That's a good
this thing is
question.
less of a murderer
Babadook
and
is
more of
creepy.
a terrify you to the brink of insanity kind of guy.
Oh my
And
gosh.
just look at that face! He's got this whole smiling Slender Man in a top hat thing going on. But the really scary
Right.
part of this Babadook is the way his eyes cut into your soul. Looking into those dead eyes and that cold smile kinda makes me wonder if we have a little Babadook inside all.
Number
Oh
5.
my gosh.
When you think of today's movie monsters, the dream demon Freddy Krueger is probably
Krueger.
one of the very first that comes to mind. I mean, this guy is so evil that he can dress like Ernie wearing a fedora and still terrify people. It probably helps that he also looks like he just took a peek at the Ark of the Covenant and has these knife fingers. Hey, the really terrifying thing about
can
Freddy is that
enter
he
your
kills you
dreams.
while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
I don't care how much Red Bull you have. Eventually, you're gonna have to sleep.
Yeah.
And that is when Freddy throws your sleeping body around the room like a rag doll or drowns you in your own waterbed. The only thing that holds Freddy back is that all of his
crazy.
power lies in the dream world. Pull him into our world and he bleeds like the rest of us. But even so, Mr. Krueger made a whole generation scared
Damn.
of something we need to do to survive. You gotta admit, that's impressive.
Oh,
Number 4.
That creeped me out. Freddy
What
Krueger
could
creeps
possibly
me out
be
more
worse
than
than the sheer
a
terror
lot.
Oh my
of
gosh, is
death
Annabelle
at the
gonna be in
gloved
here?
hands of a
or
clown?
Chucky?
From Stephen King's It, Pennywise is arguably
Pennywise
the most
is scary. We
terrifying
actually just
of
watched a
all
Pennywise
clowns.
rap.
Yeah.
This monster feeds on the fear of children once a generation. Every 27 years, you'll just see a clown hanging out in a storm drain or a red balloon in the corner of your eye. But the truly terrifying thing about Pennywise is that the clown getup is only an illusion meant to attract as many kids as possible. The creature itself can shapeshift into anything we can imagine. So, of course, that's going to be the exact thing you fear the most. Anything from a creepy painting to the living dead. Any monster that preys on children is a special kind of evil. But the way Pennywise plays with his food before he eats it makes him one of the very worst sorts of monsters.
Creepy.
Freaking
as
clowns,
plays
man!
with his food before he
Freaking clowns.
eats it, really?
Number 3.
A long time ago, from a galaxy far, far away, something crash-landed on Earth in frozen Antarctica. Flash forward to
this? I don't know
1982
this.
and Snake Puss, R.J. McCready and crew came into contact with the Thing. Listen, maybe clowns and acupuncture don't quite give you the willies, but look
That's
at this
messed
deformed
up.
ball of flesh and tentacles and tell me, to my face, that this isn't one of the worst things you've
Yeah,
ever
it
seen.
is.
The Thing imitates life around
gosh.
it.
Oh,
Dogs,
snap.
no.
bursting monsters. Just seeing that makes me want to open my mouth a little. Worse yet, you can never truly know if it's there or not because of its shape-shifting powers. Your best bet is to get your hands on all the firepower you can and just survive until the bitter end.
snap.
Just like Keith David. Although,
Oh my
even
gosh.
he may actually be the Thing in disguise.
Number 2.
The psychotic machete-wielding mama's boy
Jason.
Jason
Yeah.
Voorhees
Yeah.
has become the face
So is Michael Myers
or,
gonna be number
I guess,
one?
mask of horror movie
Dunno.
monsters. Jason is a nearly unstoppable force of death.
Wow.
I mean,
Jason's like a
blown
badass
up by a
kind of.
rocket launcher, incinerated during planetary re-entry,
Yeah.
and dragged to hell, just to name a few quote-unquote deaths. Yet he always comes back to kill anyone dumb enough to go within a mile of Crystal Lake.
Oh my gosh.
Or I guess just anywhere that suits him. Yeah, he's not specific. He's motivated by a creepy childlike desire to appease his dead mother, and over time he's racked up a body count that would make any psychotic mom proud. Once you see his imposing figure looming over you, prepare to meet your maker.
Yep.
Especially if you're doing drugs or having premarital sex. Jason doesn't like premarital sex. He's killed over 100 victims and can never truly die because he can transfer bodies thanks to his soul being this creepy-looking worm thing that he infects a host with. That is a ridiculously unsettling thought. Speaking of which...
It's number 1.
There are plenty of spooky monsters from other worlds, but it's no doubt that the Xenomorph from Alien is the pinnacle of extraterrestrial fear.
Yeah,
Everything about these things is terrifying. I mean, just look at it. Have you ever seen something so disturbing in your life?
I don't look at Alien as horror. I look at it as just like a sci-fi.
That impregnates you, even if you don't have a uterus. Xenomorphs are created after a flying vagina with claws grabs your face and shoots an alien baby down your throat. And then you wake up confused only to have a penis monster bust out of your chest, which leaves you alive just long enough to know exactly how you went out. Hashtag explain the film plot poorly. It grows up at an alarming rate and turns into the stuff of nightmares. It's got a spear-like tail, razor blade claws, and if one mouthful of sharp teeth dripping slime wasn't enough, the Xenomorph will throw in a second absolutely free. If you had to be locked in a room with any monster on this list, well,
I gotta agree. I gotta agree with this.
But my last choice would be the Xenomorph.
Yeah.
Most horror monsters are glad to end at their earliest convenience, but these H.R. Giger nightmares could always decide to make you its baby mama instead. And even if you somehow wind up killing the Xenomorph, it bleeds freaking acid. No, thank you.
Yep.
For our secret number 11, if you ever find yourself in a mysterious facility beneath a cabin in the woods with its unicorn tapestry, whatever you do not touch it. Oddly specific circumstances, I know, but trust me, you just might save yourself or a loved one from being stabbed by an actual
Have you ever seen
unicorn.
Cabin in the Woods?
Hey, better safe than sorry, right?
Cabin in the Woods is actually really cool. I actually really like that movie. It's kind of a cheesy horror movie, but I really, really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorites. We need to watch it. Maybe for Patreon.
I'm like
we'll watch
messed up. I did not even know.
Have you ever seen the Alien series?
No. I didn't even know half those, and
we need to watch some horror movies. We need to get Sam horrored up. Y'all need to let us know in the comments down below which horror movie do we need to watch to break Sam in to the horror world. What's your favorite horror movie? What's your favorite horror character? So we can mess up Sam a little bit.
White Noise.
The movie? Okay, I'm gonna tell you a real quick story. Quick story. We had, was it when I worked at the theater? All my friends worked at a theater in high school, and then I managed a theater for a while outside of high school. So I spent a lot of time at the theater around that time. But I remember whenever that trailer would come on, I had to leave. I couldn't handle it. It freaks me out.
Did you ever watch the movie?
Yeah. The movie is less scary than the trailer. In my opinion.
Scary.
Well, there's a part in the trailer, is I think in the trailer they used real EVPs or whatever.
No, did they?
From people. And it was like they were in this person's house, and it was like this lady saying, like, get out of my house. And I was like, it's like,
yeah,
it messes me up. But also I believe that my old house is haunted, and I think that's why it really messed me up, was because I was like, no, I have to go home to my haunted house and die.
Yeah.
Which I didn't, but
oh my gosh, obviously.
Yeah, it was creepy. Anyway, let us know in the comments down below what you thought and what Sam needs to watch. Make sure to enter for your chance to win that $50 gift card. It runs all the way through November, so you still got time. Got a lot of time. And we'll have more videos up for you later. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.